Hi, in this video we can see some of the important questions from data structure for TNTET Computer Instructor Grade 1. Okay, let's start. A data structure are represented at the logical level using a tool called ADT, that is abstract data type. Next one is tool to specify the logical properties of the data type is ADT, that is also abstract data type. Next one, which is an abstract data type that hold an ordered linear sequence of item, that is stack. In stack, insertion operation is known as push. In stack, removal operation is known as pop. Next one is, in stack, which operation returns a copy of the element on the top of the stack without removing it, that is peek. Allocates the requested size of bytes and return a pointer to the first byte of the allocated space, that is malloc. This is the memory representation. And next one is allocate space for an array of elements, initialize them to 0 and then return the pointer to the memory, that is calloc. Next one is freeze previously allocated space, that is free. Modifies the size of previously allocated space, realloc. Next one is, which is said to occur when two distinct key values are mapped to the same storage location, collision. Next one is, which tree retains random access properties of a B tree while also allowing rapid sequential access, binary tree. Which is the permanent database in the general model of compiler, terminal table. This one very important, terminal table, permanent database in the general model of the compiler, terminal database. Next one is, the output of the lexical analyzer is a set of tokens. Recursive descent phrasing is an example of top-down phrasing. Next one is, the optimization which avoids a test at every iteration is loop unrolling. Next one is, minimum Hamming distance. Minimum Hamming distance method is used for connections of syntactic errors. Minimum Hamming distance method is used to find the syntactic errors. Next one is, a top-down phraser generates leftmost derivation. Every symbolic reference to a memory operand has to be assembled as segment base offset. The most common system security method is firewall. Backpatching is useful for handling forward reference. Which table is used to store the information about the occurrence of various entities such as object, class, function, etc. The symbol table is used to store the information about the occurrence of the object, class, function, etc. Next one is, garbage collection system software. Freeze all allocated but not used space. Garbage collection is used to freeze all allocated space but not used space. The graph that shows the basic blocks and their success of relationship is flow graph. The smallest element of an array index is called as lower bound. In this phrase tree, the expression is represented as, we want to calculate like this, a plus b into c. So this is the answer, a plus b into c. In this, a plus b is calculated first because it is in the parenthesis, and this is then multiplied with the value in c. The address of the first element of the array is initial address. It is mentioned as initial address. Stack is sometimes called as push down array. Stack is otherwise called as push down array. Stack is dash structure, that is stack is first in last out structure. The graph that shows the basic blocks and their success of relationship is flow graph, which is an ordered collection of items from which the items may be deleted at one end and into which item may be inserted at another end. That is called as queue. In queue, items deleted at one end is called as friend. Item is deleted at one end is called as friend, and item is inserted at one end called rear. Deleted is called friend and inserted is called rear in queue. Next one is queue is in the form of first in first out structure. First in first out structure. In this, stack is in the form of first in last out. Queue is in the form of first in first out structure. The normal queue, if implemented using an array, the array of size maximum size gets full when the queue gets full when it is implemented by using the array of size max size, then the rear is equal to max size minus 1. Each item in the linked list is called node. Each item in the linked list is called as node. Node is in the form of this. It consists of data and this consists of the link. Node. The linear list in which last node points to the first node. Last node points to the first node is called circular linked list. Circular linked list. Dash may take place when there is some minimum amount or no space left in the free storage list. What will happen? Garbage collection will happen. A linear list in which the pointer points only to the successive node is called as a singly linked list. A singly linked list. Linked list can be classified into 3 types: singly, double and circular linked list. In this, the linear linked list in which the pointer points only to the successive next node means a singly linked list. Indexing the dash element in the list is not possible in linked list. Middle. Indexing the middle element in the list is not possible in the linked list. Next one is a dash is a linear list in which insertion and deletion are made from either end of the structure. DQ. Next one is, in this, insertion and deletion is made from either at the end of the structure. Next one is, a dash indicates the end of the list. Sentinel. A run list is a small batches of records from a file. Dash refers to the linear collection of data items. Linear collection of data items means list. L-link is the pointer pointing to the predecessor node, that is next node, before node. L-link means left of that node. So predecessor node. The next one is, in a linked list, dash field contains the address of the next element in the list. Linked field, that is, this is the node and this last field. This field contains the address of the next element in the list. This is contain the address of the next node in the next element in the list. That is the link field. This field is called as link field. Each node in the linked list must contain at least dash field, 2 field. These nodes contain just 2 field. That is, each node in the linked list contain 2 field. Minimum number of field in each node of the doubly linked list. Doubly linked list contains 3 nodes. 3 field. Minimum number of field in the doubly linked list is 3. The operation of processing each element in the list is known as traversal. This is also very important. The operation of processing each element in the list is known as traversal. The situation when in the link list start equal to null is under flow. Start equal to null in the linked list, when the command start is equal to null means that is refers to under flow. Thank you.